We are here today with the Scott brothers. You might know them from HGTV. You guys have been on TV in various programs. But you have a music video and a single out now. Right. Tell me a little bit about the history of how you got into music and what brought you to Nashville to record this song, and just kind of go from there.
How could you not be in music when you have this rugged look and that hair?
Well, actually, that's the whole point, is that people have said, you know, this is fading fast, so I need to move to radio as quick as I possibly can. No, we grew up on a ranch, and we've been singing and playing music our whole lives. And we were doing a special called Property Buzz at home on the ranch, where we went back there and started, you know, fixing up a family friend's place. And we had the idea, why don't we write some music? It's very nostalgic for us.
And a friend of ours, Victoria Shaw, she's a singer-songwriter producer here in Nashville, and we're sitting down and she said, you know, why don't we write this together? So her, Chad Carlson, Jonathan, me, we locked ourselves in a condo in New York for 2 days, wrote 2 songs, and then not even a month later we were in Nashville again recording the songs. A month after that we did the music videos. It's actually been a really fast process, but I can't believe how amazing it's been, and the open arms we've received here in Nashville. Oh, there's a whole crowd of people out there waving as well.
Hey, it's Nashville. You never know who they're going to see. They're excited. Tell me about, how did you meet Victoria? How did that friendship come to be?
So we've actually CMA Music Fest. So we've been hosting or presenting at CMA for probably 5 years now, 4 years, and we were there, and she had a new artist she wanted to introduce us to, and we just hit it off and became great friends. And I was at her mom's birthday party last month, and you know, you name it. So anytime we can.
She's a great person, known Vic for years, so it's awesome that you guys hooked up with all people. Hook up with someone as genuine as her, and as talented as her.
Oh, she's extremely talented. Yes. She also told us that we remind her of a young Taylor Swift. So maybe.
Is that what she said?
Isn't that? Oh, maybe I made that.
I was just gonna say, is it the hair? Was it the?
Probably, yeah.
Eric, can you talk and let these folks know if they want to say hello? That we'll be doing a meet and greet after. Maybe catch some more. Thanks.
Well, tell me about, you get to do a guest spot on the Opry tomorrow night. You're not singing per se, but you're going to host and do a little bit of a signing afterwards, I hear.
We are hosting the Opry tomorrow night. Huge. I mean, when we were approached and asked to do that, I was like, did they get the right number? But this is going to be exciting. You never know what's going to happen, and I love it there.
Absolutely.
Well, we played at the Bluebird Cafe not too long ago, and that's a huge honor as well. I mean, these are huge staples here in Nashville. I mean, everyone all around the country knows the Grand Ole Opry, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it'll be very fun. Now, are you going to sing just the single that's out? I mean, I know you're not singing tomorrow night, but if you would get that chance, is that what you probably would sing, is that single?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've just had the greatest response from the audience. They love the message, and it's the song we wrote, Hold On, about the fact that we spend most of our lives on the road, which means the more time we get to spend back home with family, it means even more. So it's something that resonates with anybody, whether they have family away, in the army, or whether it's just someone away at school. It's a message that people have well received.
You know, even watching the video, we watched it many times when we were going through the edit for the music video for Hold On, and still there are certain parts throughout that they still hit me in the heart. You tear up a little bit when you watch.
Oh yeah.
Even a grown contractor cries from time to time. But it's gonna be great. And also Let the Night Shine In, that's our other song. It's on iTunes already. Both songs are on iTunes. Yeah. But that music video will come out late May. And it's fun. It's a get off your ass and dance kind of song. Good. You'll love it.
How does that look if you were to get off your ass and dance? What does that look like?
I do like Russian dancing.
No, never do that.
No Russian dancing. No. Well, I know you mentioned CMA Fest, and that's just around the corner again for us. So, of course, everybody's gearing up for that. Will you guys be back?
We are. We're going to be back, and I think we're hosting. Again, actually, we're doing something with the live broadcast too, and then we may perform. We'll see if we can get out here to perform. That'd be perfect.
Our schedule is crazy, but we always try to make time to come down for CMA Music Fest. It's just so much fun.
It is a blast. Now, I know that you also are very interactive with your fans on social media. Have you gotten any crazy questions or anything that they have asked you to do or anything like that?
Okay. Jonathan gets daily crazy questions and proposals.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I was asked, because the meet and greet we're doing here at Google Cluster, I was asked if I would do it in just a hat and boots and nothing else.
And nothing else.
I will not be there if he's dressed like that.
I don't want to be arrested.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it's we get odd requests from time to time, but more fun. I mean, we have a really passionate fan base, and we're over 140 countries. So no matter where we are in the world, we were in Italy, and the fans are coming over talking Italian to us, but I don't know what they're saying, but I can tell they love the show.
Sure.
They think we speak the languages because we're dubbed in each language. It's actually, it makes me
so you do a lot of nodding and mm-hms and hand gestures just to make sure. Now, as artists and not so much TV people, do you have a pinnacle that you're kind of holding to that, you're hoping to win an award, you want to play on the Opry, you want to play on a CMA award, something like that?
Well, I mean, any of the recognition that any of those places bring would be amazing. For me, I just love the energy of being live on stage. I miss that. I'm a magician, so I used to perform live on stage all the time. And so, yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I mean, 70,000 people on stage at CMA Fest, it's insane.
That would be crazy. Something like that would be fun. I mean, my dad played professionally when he was, before we were born, when he was younger. And so if we were able to play at the Grand Ole Opry or one of these large venues that are just that staple for the country space, I think that would be something that my dad would say, those are my boys.
They did it. They finally made it. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, talk about, I know you guys have had kind of an opportunity that a lot of the independent artists don't have, is that you have the TV background, you have some of that. But what are some of the things that you kind of had to do to be out of the box and think musically, how do I get my music to people? This isn't HGTV, this is something different. So how do you go about getting people to find the music and go that route?
I think the big thing, especially since we're known in the home space, the TV space, it was a really tough thing for us to be, or we thought it was going to be a tough thing for us to have people accept us in music. But to be honest, at the end of the day, we talked about it. We have a lot of different ways that we can market our songs and what we do through social, digital, and everything else live. But at the end of the day, we just wanted to make sure we had quality music. And that's why we partnered with Victoria Shaw and Chad Carlson. And that bringing quality, as soon as people heard the songs, they realized we're not just phoning it in. We know.
The funniest thing is people, they listen to the song, they're like, oh, I like this song, this is cool. Wait, that's the Scott Brothers? What? They can sing? So, no, it's just another part of who we are, and it's another passion of ours, and I'm glad that our audience loves seeing all of these things that we're into.
Now, as far as writers, I know you kind of hit the top of the bucket right there with Victoria. Who else might be on your list of people that you admire their songwriting?
Yeah, so I've been approached by quite a few friends, people who write, and we both have written. We've never written songs. We've just written, scripts. And
I mean, we wrote a couple of songs back in the day when we tried to do this just out of high school, back in the '90s, but nothing like what we're doing today.
Right.
I love everybody from the younger generation, so like Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran to Garth Brooks and you name it. So I'd love to just work with some of the people who've really motivated me in music. Or
I think it'd be fun. Little Big Town is collaborating with Justin Timberlake right now.
Exactly.
And something like that would be a blast for me to do a crossover, something between country and pop, country and R&B.
I want to know if Little Big Town wants to make it a little bit bigger of a town and add us to the band.
So it'd be little big, bigger town.
Yeah,
exactly. It could be a little taller town.
Yeah, a little taller town.
That'd be a fun collaboration. Darius Rucker is a friend of ours as well, and I'd love to collaborate with him one day. I mean, for us right now, we're not leaping in full throttle into music. We're not stopping what we do, but our fans seem to love our music. We have a lot of hits on our videos online, so we'll continue.
I think we've pretty much booked up our downtime for the next little while, because anytime we're not doing the shows, I see that we're going to try and perform.
Now that you're singing, yes. Well, it's been awesome getting to visit with you guys today, and I know there's a bunch of people out there waiting to meet you, so I'm going to let you guys go, and we look forward to hearing more music and seeing you guys soon, and have fun on the Opry.
Thank you very much. Scott Brothers out.